All right, let's do this. Let's do this. All right, there we go. Stream is live. Copy this. Go over to Telegram. Let me just quickly send this over. Send. Okay. So I will wait for you guys to join real quick and then I will start. But I want to talk about a lot, obviously, with the ETF approval, Ethereum seeing a short squeeze, what exactly happened, how do you trade it, and of course the levels to out for the next few levels, at least for Ethereum, for the continuation move. Now I'm just going to wait for you guys to join. Should be good. People are joining in. Okay. So can you guys hear me? This is the first thing. If anyone can hear me, you guys hear me? Should be okay. There we go. Okay. So, okay, cool. So I want to talk about, of course, Ethereum in general. From yesterday's live session, I kept mentioning to you guys that Ethereum is going to see a breakout opportunity. It's one of those things that we want to pay attention to, of course, with dominance seeing a collapse. You can see right now on dominance, look at Bitcoin dominance drop, right? So this is where altcoins get really interesting. We start seeing altcoin pressure come into the market. With Ethereum rallying, you can see right now that pretty much worked out perfectly. We did look for the breakout trade of 24.29. That was our main zone that we wanted to pay attention to. I showed you guys this morning how to play wick breakouts as well. We saw the wick breakout. Of course, the movesets were a little bit more volatile given the fact that usually when you have news coming up, market tends to be a little bit more choppy. But as long as you understand that the market is going to continue pushing on higher, mostly because the fact that Ethereum was in such a large consolidation zone, it was a pretty straightforward trade. There wasn't any reason for you guys to panic or anything like that. We knew that the market was going to continue pushing higher. Of course, there's going to be chop zones with the ETF approval. I'm not saying anything towards that. Last night, you guys know we entered a long position here at 23.40. I told you guys 24.29 is the first target. If 24.29 ends up breaking, the second target remains to be at $2,700 on Ethereum. A lot of folks were saying, oh, Ethereum's dead, Pingu. I'm on Solana now. Ethereum's not going to do anything and blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, great. Now we see an 8% increase and all of a sudden Ethereum looks great to buy again. So let's talk about the daily time frame because I want to talk about a few things. Number one, on the daily, a lot of you guys are asking, Pingu, where is the next level of resistance? Now, if we zoom out of the chart here, you will notice that right now at 25.47, this was the reversal or a smaller little zone for a reversal on Ethereum. You can see we had the same sort of breakout opportunity from 15.18. It hit the level of 25.47. We saw the wick down to 19.54 and then the massive run on Ethereum for the bull run. That is going to be the first level of interest for me. And that's what I mean when I say short term, that's a short term resistance. We're pretty damn close to it, but if we break out above, the second resistance on Ethereum would be at 2,700. That is the level of interest at play because you guys can see there were a ton of wick opportunities at 2,700. That level acted as support as well. And that is why I am patient, at least watching for the medium term at 2,700. For those of you that have watched my content for a very long time, I mentioned to you guys that if 24.30 is broken, the next major resistance in terms of moveset completion is at $3,600 Ethereum. Now, the question, of course, becomes okay, looking at the daily, are we overbought? We are close to being in overbought territory, but not quite there. There's still quite a bit of room to move, of course. And looking at Ethereum on the 4-hour time frame, this chart may look like, oh, no, it's peaking at whatever. But you will notice, if you pay attention, we have already tested our exponential moving averages as support. The only EMA that we didn't test was the 20 EMA. Can we see a flush opportunity, something like this? Yes, we saw it on the 4-hour happen before. We didn't quite test that level in yesterday's moves at 24.30 as well. That is my only thing to be a little bit cautious about. Am I looking to short Ethereum right now? No, I am not shorting Ethereum. Why? Because at 21.22, you guys knew that was our zone if we ended up breaking below that level to start looking for shorting opportunities. Otherwise, we are in a bullish trend towards the upside. Why? Like, Bitcoin's trading at 45K, Ethereum's at 2,500. Bitcoin used to be at 28K and Ethereum was at 2,500. Do you guys understand the perspective here is that we are pretty Ethereum is completely backed away from Bitcoin. And when we see a rally like this, you never want to short into volume. Never, never, never want to short into volume. Why? Because you will always end up getting liquidated. There's areas of opportunities to short. That is when you are on a major resistance. That is when you are overbought. That is when you break below an exponential moving average. And that is when you hit that level as resistance. Then yes, you can start swing shorting. I love when people all of a sudden start assuming that, oh, Pingu, we're at 24.29 and we're not breaking out and Bitcoin's breaking out and nothing else is happening. Well, okay. Great. If you shorted that move, you got liquidated, right? And there's reasons why I'm very strict with when I tell you guys, where are we in current market conditions? You guys know, for those of you that have been part of Telegram for like a year, I was short. We were shorting, we were making so much money and we were just shorting. I never said long ever for a very long time until after Bitcoin broke above a key resistance, which of course was these beautiful white lines. As soon as we broke above 29.2, I mentioned to you guys, all right, guys, the major resistance is going to be at 33K. You guys saw that level was a joke. It was a major resistance. It was a joke. Look at it break, right? Immediately broke right after. And that was a shock factor for a lot of people. There wasn't any reason to short after that. You can see unless the levels are of course broken, then yes. But otherwise, when levels are not broken, you do not have a crystal ball that as soon as you enter, all of a sudden your moveset is going to complete. That's not how things work. You have to have a reason to short and confluence to short. And you guys know my reasoning. I always follow the same patterns. Right now is an uptrend, and where I think Ethereum is going to go is going to be around the 2700 zone. Then we will see a major corrective move. But on the midterm, so like the short term right now, when I say midterm, I mean medium resistance, but that is going to be at 2547, let's say around the 2550 range. We're pretty damn close to major resistance on the daily time frame. But if Ethereum breaks above that zone, then yes, 2700. Me specifically now, we are in a very interesting spot. For a lot of you guys that have been in spot positions since October, now is our time. Why is it our time now? Look at Bitcoin dominance. This is the interesting part, because when Bitcoin dominance drops, mostly as a sharp drop like this, that is when you see altcoins go absolutely parabolic. You can see right now, Pepe is up 9%, Beam is up 8%, IMX is up 7.35%, Link is up 6%. The altcoins are rallying to Bitcoin dominance dropping. That is how cycles work. I explained to you guys yesterday how cycles work. Bitcoin's first, then Ethereum, then your higher caps, then your mid caps, low caps, meme coins. Everything plays in a cycle. This is my third cycle. Now you guys see why. I always explain to you guys before things happen, and now you can see dominance is dropping and the altcoins are rallying. So the next major zones that we have to pay attention to are going to be 2700 for Bitcoin. If Bitcoin ends up breaking above 47.8, and I explained this to you guys yesterday too, I'll explain it once more since there's so many of you in here. If Bitcoin breaks above 47.8, this is the only resistance stopping Bitcoin from around the 52 to 53K mark. I explained to you guys a long time ago, but if you look at where Bitcoin area of reversals are, it's never at 48K exactly. Pretty much 90% of people on Twitter are saying that Bitcoin has already hit a major resistance point. Now we are going to capitulate. What people don't understand is if you look on the daily time frame, you will notice that wicks are very important. Look at how many times Bitcoin hit the wick of 52K. Look at how many times Bitcoin used the same wick. So if I were to take this chart and move it over here, the same wick and on support. Do you guys understand? For a support or resistance level to be a confirmation, it has to act as both support and resistance. That level has to flip in order for it to have any sort of weight. You can see that level at 52K is the level that I am playing into. Nothing worse than all of a sudden closing your positions because you think that the random Joe Schmo on Twitter told you that Bitcoin's at a major reversal zone. The same random Joe Schmo on 36K said Bitcoin's at a major resistance zone. It does not matter. Even if we are in extreme overbought conditions, Bitcoin, that is just an indicator. That stuff does not matter in crypto, and it's only an indicator and should only be used as such. Right now on Bitcoin, that is the level that I'm going to be playing. It's going to be 52K. What I'm expecting here is this. I told you guys this on Telegram as well. Expecting a chop on Bitcoin. Ethereum rallies, and then once Ethereum starts to chop, then we see the major altcoins rally. And once again, once the chop is complete, we see another breakout on Bitcoin. All the alts start to drop. Everyone starts panic trading. And then at 52K, then we see a major reversal, and then everything kind of drops from there. Because again, it's not rocket science to understand that yes, Bitcoin at a current zone right now is in extreme overbought conditions from the lows of 27K. We are currently sitting on the wick high of 47.8 without any sort of corrective move. But there are areas that you have to understand have to be played first before anything major happens. And that is why I'm emphasizing to you guys yesterday as well that Ethereum was free. It was a free trade. It's been a free trade. I have been constantly telling you guys to look for longs on Ethereum, and this is why. It is because of the fact that I saw the dominance was sooner or later going to drop. That money was going to be poured back into Ethereum, and these altcoins were going to see that rally that we were waiting for. Right now is that same rally that you guys are seeing. And again, I showed you guys this yesterday too in the video and on live, that the altcoin rally that we are seeing. Oh, sorry guys, let me zoom in for you guys. So the altcoin rally that we are seeing right now is nothing compared to what is coming. What's coming in the next few days, few weeks is going to be massive for altcoins. And that is what I am waiting for. I have not sold any of my spot positions yet. I refuse to sell any of them. There are a ton of people that are in the wrong trades. And again, I told you guys this, if your altcoin does not move when Ethereum moves, you are in the wrong coins. Those coins need to follow Ethereum for you in order for you to understand where the market conditions are going. Some coins, like I said, I'm just going to give an example, like XRP. They don't move as much, but is there a trading opportunity on XRP? Yes, you can see. Even right now, there is a consolidation zone. If this inverse pattern plays out, you guys remember this pattern from Bitcoin, this is going to play out into the 63, 65 range. It doesn't matter what kind of coin you are in. It does not matter if you like XRP. Again, you guys know I don't care for any of these coins, but when I see an area of opportunity, there is an area of opportunity for all coins, and that's where you really have to understand and at least try to position yourselves for the profits, because sooner or later, when this market does correct, and it will, your coins are going to correct a lot harder, because some of these coins, for example, Solana, even Beam, I will give an example of Beam as well. It's not like I love my bags. I know that too. But let's talk about Solana real quick. So Solana, from the lows all the way from when we talked about it, guys, you guys remember, at the white line was $26. Currently, Solana is sitting at $96. That is, let's just say, that's a 5x position. Where exactly do you think Solana is going to go straight to $1,000 from this point? No, there's going to be a corrective move. You guys saw the wick that we experienced yesterday or a few days ago. Everyone was in extreme panic. When those kind of flush opportunities happen, those are buying opportunities. When the market starts to see a slow bleed opportunity, then that is the difference, right? When you see a flush, mostly when an uptrend happens, it's a buying opportunity. But when the market switches from the daily time frame and starts acting as resistance, that is when danger comes on altcoins. And that is when you have to be very, very, very careful, because nothing worse right now. Can you imagine that, let's say Bitcoin goes to 52K, Ethereum hits the target of 140, and all of a sudden, all those monkeys start buying at 140 because they think that 500 is coming. What do you think is going to happen? It's going to hit 140, which is a major resistance. It hits that zone. Everyone all of a sudden thinks that, you know, we're in the bull run, blah, blah, blah. And boom, it corrects. And it's going to have a corrective move. But there's levels that are played. So I told you guys, for major levels you have to pay attention to on Solana is $140. On AVAX, it's $53. So I still have the lines drawn out. You can see the major resistance 54 on AVAX. That's a major level play. If you look at AVAX from November, so again, guys, we are currently in January. This is only 2 months ago. AVAX was trading at $10. Now we're at $36. That's a 3x on a major cap. Has there been gains made in this market? Yes. That's where you have to understand that, yes, there are things to play, but you have to be cautious too for the short term. Look for coins that are consolidated, that have not moved much, in order for you to be looking for those long positions. I explained to you guys meme coin season. I explained to you guys that yesterday. I'm not going to cover it today, but there's always going to be trading opportunities. But when the overall market corrects, which again will be around the 52K mark, that's where I'm thinking. When the overall market corrects, you are going to see a massive drop on altcoins and people are going to be in panic. So my suggestion to you guys, for the 38 of you that are in here, my suggestion is to play the moves. So 52K, if we get into 52K range and Ethereum is rallying, all of a sudden you see your altcoin go another 3x from here. And I'm saying top 50s. If you're in a 20 mil market cap, I can't. It is what it is. But for, let's say you see all of a sudden the major caps, so now all of a sudden Cardano's at $1, XRP is nearing $1, whatever. I'm just giving examples, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to start looking to scale out, because I keep getting the question, Pingu, are we in a bull run? Pingu, are we in a bull run? Look, let's talk about the previous bull run, right? When we had the initial break structure on Bitcoin, when we broke the all-time highs on Bitcoin, you can see that there was a ton of flush opportunities. There was a ton of corrective moves before the real rally. Even here, from 29 into 41, down to 28, and then that's a 50% corrective move, right? So yes, there's going to be times and areas of opportunity to exit positions, and there's going to be times of areas of opportunities to at least come back into your positions. Right now is not a time to be closing your positions. I'm just letting you know that I would give it maybe 2 or 3 weeks before we start seeing some actual movements in these altcoins, like actually, proper move sets where I would start scaling my profits out. I am up quite a bit. I have not closed anything, again, because I truly think that the money has not come into altcoins as of right now. But there will be a time in the near future that the money does come into your altcoins, and that is the tricky part. And this is human psychology: is, oh, it can keep going. It can keep going. What if I close right now and it keeps going? That is the hard part of a bull run, is you will never guess where, or you'll never know where the top is. You will never know where the bottom is. But if you have a mental strategy in your head of, this is the amount of money I want to cash in from a bull run. Let's say you start at 10K and you want to get to 100K. If you hit that 100K mark, that's it. You close your position, you call it a day. There's no more, I can turn this 100K into 1 mil. You will get burned out. I have done this. This is my 3rd time. Trust me, I have been through your shoes. The best thing you can do right now is make a plan for yourself and say, okay, if this level hits, if this trade goes here, I am going to close it regardless of the outcome. Because why? A, it'll give you a better understanding of locking in your profits, and B, there's always going to be more opportunities in a bull run. It does not matter right now at the certain case scenario that your coin is going up 5x. Can it go up 10x? Sure. But guess what? It's an opportunity cost in this market. This market moves extremely fast, and you have to be paying attention to what's moving, and you have to understand that there are cycles to this. So I hope you guys at least understand that side of things before you start continuing at least into the run, because guess what? In a bull run, it doesn't have to make sense. I showed you guys this yesterday too. We saw Decentraland. I'll show you again for those of you that that weren't available, at least from yesterday, since there's more of you in here. But I gave you guys an example from the previous bull run of altcoins and the runs. Look at Decentraland, right? Like, this was a coin that was trading at 4 cents before the previous bull run. We had the initial bull run. It hit $1 from literally 8 cents to $1.40 before we saw a corrective move back to 55, 40 cents, whatever. And then obviously the huge run we had. But guess what? Again, from 8 cents to $1, like, do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, there's going to be areas of opportunity regardless, but you need to understand that it takes time to know when to exit the market, but no one's going to get perfect. Even now, like, my coin goes up 3x and I'm like, okay, let me understand exactly what I'm in. Like, where can it exactly go? No one's going to know that. But if I'm happy with the 3x, if I'm happy with the 4x, I am closing that 3 or 4x, right? That's what I'm just trying to say, is just at least have a mental idea when it comes down to human psychology, because trust me, if you do not have a mental hard point, at least when you want to exit your positions, you're going to have a tough time in this bull market. I will tell you that right now. You're going to have a very tough time, because you're going to think that Bitcoin's going to 200K. All of a sudden, Bloomberg saying Bitcoin to 500K. You're going to be up like, let's just say 10, 20x, and you're going to be like, yeah, but Bloomberg said 500K, so that means if I do the math in my head, I'll be at 5 mil. Oh, I can do this with my money. I can do that with my money. Don't do that. Take what you can get off the table and try to exit these markets. Like I said, like this, we will have more cycles. There's going to, at least maybe not as fun as it is right now, but we're going to have other opportunities in this market. But for me, at least, Ethereum, coins on Ethereum that are definitely worth looking into. I gave you guys my list. There are many coins, like I said, you can see There's Lido here. I have, like I said, I have all of these pulled ups. You know, Scale, I have all of these pulled up just from you guys messaging me and saying, hey, look into this, hey, look into that. But if you notice right now, all of these coins, some of them are up 10%, some of them are up 20%, but that's literally how altcoins work, is when the market rallies and you see dominance start to drop, which of course right now it is dropping, you will notice that your altcoins will see a huge percentage gain. Oh, well, Pingu, when is it the real time for altcoins? Okay, let's talk about it. This is what I'm waiting for. So this, when you see, let me delete that. This, when you see when Bitcoin or dominance started to consolidate into 62, 61, and then it had a huge drop, right? We're not talking like a 3%. Like, guys, to put into perspective, dominance literally went down 2% and you were seeing 20% gains across the board. But when dominance drops 20%, so from 60 all the way down to 40, can you imagine the amount of money you're going to see in this market? And that is what you want to wait for. That is going to take time. But when it does happen, and I promise you it will happen, that is where you will make the most amount of money, at least with your altcoins. And that is probably the best time to exit your positions too. Because again, you will notice these coins, like for example, even Litecoin from the previous dominance drop, when it did drop, Litecoin went from, I think, what is it, $80 at the peak high, even the previous bull run with $290 from where it started initially at where exactly we are right now at 80, it's around $80. So like for Litecoin, which is a very safe investment, for it to go up that much, you got to understand, like usually Litecoin is the last to pump, and that usually indicates market, you know, it's going to start nuking soon. But that's usually what I pay attention to. But again, even from a safe perspective, you can look at Litecoin from $60 to $300 is a 5x on a safe investment. 5x for some people is a lot, but I'm just giving you guys an example. Just have a mental stop in your head. Trust me, it's going to be worth it. ARB is up 20%. Yeah, exactly. I told you this yesterday too, Yosin. Like, it doesn't matter what kind of coin you are in. You don't need my approval for that coin. I told you that when the altcoin season picks up, it doesn't matter what you are in. It's going to go into profit. Like I said, if your coin is not in profit right now, it is very questionable what you are doing, right? You have to really look into your strategy and understand what you are investing in. There are coins out there, for example, like Wombat, just giving an example, is, you know, it's such a small coin. Like it's at 20 mil, I think, market cap. Like it's not going to see the same, like 20 mil market cap. It doesn't take much to move this coin. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about these little coins. When I say altcoin, like altcoin season, are there larger players? Like they're going to be the ones to move first. And then obviously this is more speculative trading like Wombat and stuff. But I don't like these kind of coins. You know, some of my viewers sent this to me. Again, I looked into it, cool, whatever. But what I look for is volume. Volume is the biggest thing for me. And you can see volume on Wombat right now is 24 hours was 100K. That's not enough volume for you to be in and out of the market. You can't. You're going to get stuck in these positions. I look for coins that are decently, at least in volume. And like I talked about this yesterday too, but the reason why I bought this dog coin and not the other dog coins, like, is because, excuse me guys, my throat's dying, but look at the volume on this guy, right? It's on Solana. It's a meme coin. I talked about this. It doesn't matter what kind of meme coin it is, whatever, but I like volume, and this coin has been doing some insane volume for the past few days. $34 million in volume is, at least in 24 hours, is pretty good to me. You can look at Bonk, $586 million in volume. That's a pretty good trade, right? So like these are the kind of coins that you can see that you can be in and out of the market. You want to be liquid. You don't want a coin where it's 100K in volume and you are literally half of that, because you're going to have a very hard time trying to exit the market on that. Pepe is really starting to see a move. I did take a long position on Pepe because I think it's going to follow ETH's rally, even from an inverse perspective, at least into 1440, like at the top of the move set. It looks like a decent trade, so I took it. But I'm just giving an example, right? So like I said, as Ethereum moves, there's so many damn examples I can give you guys of this stuff that's going to be moving with it. And again, like I understand it's a lot. I understand like it's so hard to keep up with everything, but I gave you guys a list of stuff to watch out for. I tell you guys exactly what to look out for right now, but right now is just a time to be sitting on your hands and just being patient. That's all you have to do. There's literally nothing else you guys have to do. everyone was so bearish on Ethereum. I was literally the only one in the chat where I was saying, guys, like, keep an eye on Ethereum. When it breaks out, it's gonna have a really good breakout. And you can see this morning we had the breakout. We've been trading Ethereum. You guys know on Sunday I took a long here. We took a long here. We took a long again here. And again this morning, again, I mentioned to you guys the break structure, another long. Longs all the way upwards. Why? Because the trend is moving towards the upside. There's no reason for you guys to be shorting this move. Some of you guys like to short intradays, which is fine. That is totally fine. If you like shorting on lower time frames and it works for you, that's great. But I'm not here for the 1% or 0.5% short. I am here to catch the move, like the 8%, the 9% move on Ethereum, which you are seeing right now. This is what I was waiting for, is a proper trading opportunity. And guess what? Is, you know, you don't need a big account to really trade. Like I told you, I showed you guys this many times as well. Like, you do not need a big account to make money in this market. My positions are like $200, $300. I do take way larger positions on my actual account, but I don't show that because, again, I don't want you guys to see it as, oh, only because you had 50 grand in that position is why you made so much money. No, you can make money even on a smaller position. And Fairdesk allows you, they're really nice, and they've helped us a lot with at least positions that we don't have to pay a lot for fees when we enter these positions. Like, we can scalp all day long in and out of the market, and the fees are so minimal. And that's why I keep telling you guys, like, exchanges are very important. The worst thing you can do is get on an exchange and now all of a sudden you're paying 30% of your trading fees on that exchange. And like, that's gonna screw you up mentality wise, right? You open a trade, all of a sudden, you know, okay, that costed me $80 to open. Now your trade is down. You're like, no, I got to make that $80 back at least. And no, that doesn't happen. There's no reason for you guys to be trading like that. But that's, you know, that's just at least how I see it. You can do whatever you guys want, but regardless, so at least with altcoins, that's where I think the market's heading. I do think that, you know, we're just starting now with Ethereum rally, just starting out. And I do think that we're going to see a massive run in the coming days or coming weeks at least. And then I will let you guys know when time is too short. I promise I will let you guys know when it's time to start cashing your profits. I have pretty much held your hand for the past year, and I will continue holding your hands and showing you guys that, look, this is where I'm entering and this is where I'm exiting. And I will continue doing that because I know it helps you guys a lot. But please, like, just understand, if I'm not panicking, there's no reason for you to be panicking. I understand, like, you're new, people are new to trading, and, you know, they see one thing, but just because I say, hey, this is the trade, you need to understand and sit down and say, why is Pingu looking at the trade as a long position? Like, why is he doing it? I explain every trade I do. I explain after, and I know there's new people joining and new people leaving, but just so we're all on the same page, like, you guys really need to, at least for this bull run, please, like, start focusing on these live sessions and at least rewatching them after, because it'll help you long term. All of my live sessions are mostly educational based, you know. So now looking at Pepe real quick, give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna go look at my position because I am in a position. I'm just gonna quickly send an update to the chat. I don't think I got stopped out. My stop was like 20. I looked down. I think I entered right here, and my stop was like right there. So let me see. I hope I didn't get stopped out. Yeah, no, I'm good. Here, I'm gonna send it right now. I'm just gonna send you guys in the chat. So I sent it in the morning, or not in the morning rather. I'm just gonna hit him with the quick hee. But you guys see, like, this is still the same breakout trade, same opportunity. It was on a meme coin regardless, but guess what? That meme coin was moving up with Ethereum. That was just one area of opportunity. There are a ton of area of opportunities that you guys can see in this market. And I do think that, you know, regardless, you will catch it. It's okay if you didn't catch this one. Okay, let me look at the chat now because I've just been talking for like literally like 28 minutes straight. What's your realistic goal? Okay, blah, blah, blah. Hold on. Let me start from the beginning. Okay, put your question in the chat real quick. I'll just go through everything right now. What hasn't the SEC said anything yet? No, it's approved, Yosin. Hard to see chat. Fix that. What's the realistic goal for this run 3, 4, 5x? It depends what you're asking me for, Yosin. What coin you're asking, because some coins will go 100x. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Some coins will go 100x in this run. They will. I think 5x is playing it very safe. So still have a BTC long at 45,200 holding. 45,200. Yikes. Okay, yeah, it's not bad. That's you're playing dangerous here, of course, but yeah, it's not bad. It's in the consolidation zone. Just make sure you have trailing stops. Already made 60% on ETH. Okay, cool. Then you're good. So we're moving out from spots in a couple days, weeks in this run. Yes, Oscar, I will be looking to take some profits on my spot positions, at least in the next 2-3 weeks. I will keep you guys posted. But like I said, you guys remember back on Christmas, I told you guys in October rather that, hey, I'm entering these spot positions and I'm probably going to end up closing by Christmas. And I didn't. And then I mentioned to you guys again, I'm like, hey, I'm actually going to hold my positions out through January. There's 2 reasons why. Number one was Bitcoin broke a major resistance like it was a joke, which was, of course, the 40K region and the 36K region. To me, that was like, okay, maybe it's not a good idea to close my spot positions too early. I know some people did end up closing, not from this chat, obviously, but some people online on a bigger accounts on Twitter mostly, they started closing their positions at 40K. Didn't really make sense to me. I did end up holding my spot positions because, again, I was seeing dominance was increasing, but the altcoins weren't rallying. So I'm like, it's stupid to close your spot position right now. So obviously I held my positions, and now dominance is dropping, which is great. And I want to see my positions play out. So that's why I'm continuing to hold here. Where do you see the next major resistance level with Matic? Oh, Polygon. I haven't seen this chart in a while. I do have it, right? There it is. So here you go. I actually have it laid out for you perfectly. So the next major resistance for you on Polygon is going to be at 91 cents. After that, 94. Polygon does actually look pretty damn good for a long position. The overall breakout trade would be the top of this move set, which would be at 98 cents. I do think Polygon is going to see a nice run in the coming days because 72 cents was a major support, which it did end up holding. So you can see that we've seen a 1 test, a 2 test. We got the breakout, but then we failed to hold it as support, and now we're going to see then another retest. So yeah, I would be looking into Polygon. Like these are great charts to look at least, but Polygon does look like a very nice long opportunity. That would be your major resistance. So if you're asking 91 cents, so even 0.88 to 91 is still a decent trade. I was thinking Matic could go $1.30, $1.50, or $1.70. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I don't really have anything against Matic in general. But if we zoom out on Matic from the previous bull run, it was $2.87 at the highs. Can it really continue pushing higher? Then yes, I do think so. But again, like that goes for anything, right? It's not just Matic specifically, but that's just how I trade on the 4-hour time frame. I look for these kind of position setups, and I'm like, all right, this is a good long. That's my majority spot position. Cool. How do you use trailing stops? That's a good question. So the way I use trailing stops, June, is if you're on Fairdesk, for example, what you do is you can literally put your, so let's say, okay, I'll give you guys a good example. So what I will do here is, let me just close Telegram. Okay. What I would do here is, let's say I enter on Polygon, right? So let's say I enter here at 86 cents and the trade now is pushing higher. I'm in profit. So what I would do is I would put my stop loss at 88 cents and I would leave it. So that is setting your profits or trailing stop. So what happens is if the market does end up being a fake out, you still end up hitting in profit regardless of the move set. Now, this is very important. Why do I not place a trailing stop exactly at entry? And the reason for that is because you will end up losing money on the spread. There's nothing worse than seeing traders, what they do is they're going to be up 10% and then they'll leave the 10% trade running, and all of a sudden it starts to reverse, and they will literally let all of that profit go to waste just to get hit back on entry and then continue pushing higher. You are much better on getting hit by trailing stop like this. It comes down, and then regardless if it continues pushing higher, you can always get the re-entry again, but at least you are in profit. At least you are still making money. That is how you play trailing stops. You have to understand that you have to do it like that, or else you're going to end up being really damn emotional and end up losing a lot more money. So just please understand that. Sorry. Sorry for coughing, guys. I'm like dying. Hey Pingu, before BTC corrects from 50K, do you think ETH will hit 2,700 or 3,600? No, I genuinely think ETH is going into the $2,700 region first. I think Ethereum is definitely going to hit 27 first and then come back after. Looking to swing trade Matic. Yeah, can you please fix this screen resolution problem so we can see exactly what you were doing? What is wrong with the resolution? Do you guys not see what I'm doing? Hold on, let me see. OBS settings. Wait, hold on. You guys are freaking me out. No, you guys should be able to see it. What do you mean? It's running fine. You guys can see it, right? As I'm zooming in and out. Oh wait, I lost the chat. Hold on. Let me bring the chat back up. There you guys go. You guys can see my screen, right? We're all on the same page here. Is it blurry or is it like what's wrong with that? Should be okay. Oh yeah, the chart. Yeah, because this is the easiest way for me to see it. Well, here, what I can do is if I do this, like I'm sure that's better, but then I can't see. That's fine. I'll just leave it like this. I can't see the chat right now, but I'll just explain it. Next time, what I'll do is I'll have my iPad on the side because that's what I used to do, and that allowed me to at least what's it called? You know, show you guys a full screen. I'm assuming that's better for you guys, but just for this person, you know, for this sake right now, I'll leave it like this. But I can't see the chat. That's all. So that's why I have like that. Yeah, so exactly, Bo. Yeah, okay, so here, yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here quickly in a second anyway, so it's cool. So I just, for now, let's just put up with it because we're talking, but I'll note it for next time. I promise I'll fix it. What's your favorite coin right now? Immutable is probably my favorite coin. You guys already know that. It was all the way into the 84 cents when I first sent it on Telegram, which was all the way down here. That was my favorite coin. I loved Immutable a lot, and it had a beautiful rally into 260. I did end up closing it around the 260 point, but yeah, Immutable is my favorite. Beam is right now my second largest position is in Beam. I do think Beam is one of those coins that's going to see a massive rally. I mean, it's up 11% right now, but it's been like 0.017, 0.018 has been the zone for Beam, for an accumulation zone, or what I call is like a whale zone. You can see that every time it hits that level, you see pressure coming into the market. So that is my second favorite coin. I do have a big bag of this dog with hat. I have a decent bag of Pepe. I'm actually going to go and close my Pepe position for, what is this? 80%. Should I leave it? I'll leave it actually. Why not? Market's rallying. Yeah, I'll leave it. It's okay. But yeah, there's a few coins, like I said, that I do like. And Immutable, Hbar Hedera Hashgraph is another one that I really like for bull run. That's going to be a really good one too, I think. That's about it. That's pretty much how I run it. So those are the few coins that I do like. Bonk to a penny. Yeah, it would be nice to see Bonk. Honestly, I have nothing against Bonk. Like, hear me out. So let me do some crystal ball for you guys real quick before I call it. Give me a second. Okay, let me show you something. So this is Bonk. So here's the initial pump on Bonk, right? In the beginning. Then it was dead. Consolidation, really dead. Started picking up volume. Had a rally. Continued pushing upwards and then hit the Binance point. I explained this yesterday, but usually when the Binance listing happens, that's usually the top of the coin. Pepe had the same sort of situation. Zooming on Pepe, it was pretty dead, had a huge run. Binance listing was the top of the coin. There's coins out there, but like I said, that I look for, at least when it comes down to volume, and they're not, if you want to play a meme coin, you have to understand that it's going to be a patience game. Pepe is a patience game right now, because the way I see Pepe is the way I see Doge back in the day. When Doge had its initial run, it was completely dead. Then before the next bull market, Doge started picking up. Regardless whether Elon or not tweeted about it, it does not matter, because guess what? Doge was moving before Elon tweeted about it. So that's why it's quite interesting for meme coins, at least when they have rallies. And a meme coin that runs with Ethereum right now is Pepe. Pepe's up 10%. Ethereum's up 7%. I think Pepe is going to do extremely well this bull run. I don't have price predictions. I don't do price predictions, but I just genuinely think that Pepe is going to do well this bull run. But again, that's just my meme coin pick. It's a meme coin. There's better coins out there, like with proper technology, like gaming narrative coins, like Immutable, like Beam. Like those are the coins that you want to be in, because when those coins move, like the way I see Beam is the way I saw Gala back in the day. Right? Those are the coins that you want to be in early, because when the narrative runs and all of a sudden you see all those TikTok kids start talking about gaming on crypto gaming and AI and gaming, and all your coins, they're going to be like, I found this coin called Beam and I think it's good. And all the retail kids are going to be like, yo, Beam, did you hear about Beam? Oh my God, Beam. And then when you start seeing stuff like that, you'll be like, all right, yo, it's time for me to sell. But, you know, Pepe, like meme coins in general, it's like, it's always fun to me, because like, people get upset. They'll be like, oh, Pepe's stupid. But guess what? My flamingo coin is doing better. Like, it's still, like, it makes no sense. It's still a stupid coin. It's still a stupid animal. It does not matter. Your animal is not better than my animal. And I love when people get so sweaty over it and they're like, and it does not matter. Realistically, all meme coins, sooner or later, will end up dying out. Very rarely, like Doge and Shiba, where you see, but at that point, picking those ones, just like, good luck. You know what I mean? Like, you get really, really lucky. Even Pepe, like, it might go 3x, might go 4x this bull run. I'm not expecting it to go pull a Doge to $50, $45 billion market cap. But if it does, great. If it doesn't, then at the end of the day, I had some fun with the coin and I called it a day. There's going to be hundreds of meme coins that you can pick and choose or whatever. But like me personally, all I look for is on meme coins is volume. I want to see volume coming into the market, and that's what I look for. That's why I like this stupid dog with hat coin, because it has, you know what, 30, 40, 50 million dollars in volume. And the interesting part is, it's not listed on any exchanges yet, only on Mexi, which is a scam exchange anyways. I don't even count that as an exchange, but that's why I like, you know, I like this coin specifically, because I know that if a catalyst were to happen, and again, we talked about this yesterday, I just want to cover it. I'm not looking at the chat, so I don't even know, there's so many messages going off, but I'm not looking at the chat, I'm just talking, I'm just free talking here, okay? Just hear me out. So yesterday I told you guys about this coin, and I was like, yo, I bought this at 9 cents. I think it's gonna, you know, whatever. My opinion, I don't care. If it does well, it doesn't, I don't give a shit, but I like the coin. So yesterday I was talking about it, and I'm like, you know, like all these big exchanges, like, you know, Binance and whatever, all these guys have, you know, quote unquote subtweeted it or like done stupid shit. Like Gemini has talked about it, and they're like, for Christmas we want dog whip hat, whatever. Yesterday HTX, or, you know, HTX Global or whatever, last night they actually tweeted a picture of literally the dog with a hat. They tweeted the picture randomly, and they have 1.5 million Twitter followers, and I'm like, the only difference between every other meme coin and this meme coin specifically right now is the fact that exchanges are talking about it. All it takes is one catalyst for this coin to really go, and that was the catalyst on Binance, or not Binance, sorry, on Pepe. If you guys remember, on Pepe, when it got listed on OKEX or whatever, it was right around this zone. So when Pepe really broke out, when it went from 130 to $500 million market cap, it was on that initial run, and then OKEX listed it, and then literally a day later, Binance listed it. Or 2 days later, I think. Something like that. But that was a peak, right? The coin went from 130 mil to 500 mil to 1.7 bill, and then it dropped. There is money to be made there, and that's why I like this stupid dog with a hat coin. Like, I am up quite a bit, guys. Keep in mind, like, I put 6 figures into this thing, because I'm like, you know, the volume's there for me to enter and exit or whatever. But I am up a lot, but I don't want to sell it because, again, I made the mistake of selling Pepe a little too early. If you understand the narrative at least, and you understand the volume is there, and these exchanges don't care if it's a dog with a hat, if it's a kangaroo with a hat, or if it's a leprechaun with a hat. They don't care. They care about volume. They care about volume coming in, because that's how these exchanges make money. And that is what the point of the coin is of course, when you have that much volume coming in and there's a general interest with the general population that people like the coin, sooner or later, they're going to list that coin. I am playing the listing. I'm not playing, I don't care about anything else. I'm just literally just playing the listing of it. That's why I have it, okay? Because someone asked me, why do you have it? That's why I have it. Pepe, yes, it had its listings, it's had its fun, but now Pepe's on a completely different narrative now, right? Pepe is going to pump with Ethereum. It's not that much of a shitcoin anymore, because it's survived. It survived the bull run. It survived everything. And now we're at this point here. So I think it will do well at a certain point. Sorry, that's my spiel. Check the barn. Yeah, I like bonk. I don't do fib retracements. I have nothing against fib retracements. I think it's fine. But I personally think they're manipulated, which I don't use them a long time. What do you use to determine price strongest when the price is in the discovery mode? That's a great question. And that's what I was talking about. Like, price discovery is extremely hard to kind of understand, because it doesn't have to make sense, you know? Like, and I gave this story about Decentraland and how my friend used to talk about Decentraland all the time. And I'm like, yeah, stupid, whatever. And the coin went from 8 cents to $5. And it was already a decently large coin. Like, it did. That's I think that's genuinely the fun part of crypto, is because you will never know. Like, you'll get to a point in life where you will, you know, make a lot of money, or you will lose a lot of money, and then at one point you'll just be numb to it. You'll be like, whatever, it is what it is. I lost 20 grand today, I made 50 grand today. I lost 2 grand today, I made a grand. You will get numb to it, I promise, the more you are in these markets. But the worst thing you can do is be upset about, you know, I always laugh about this to my friends, and it's like, for example, like, let me, you know, give you the quick story. My friends, like, some of them, like, they were like completely new to crypto, right? And like, and like they work, they would do their full-time job, they make whatever, how much make, let's say whatever, 40-50K, let's just say, and like their paycheck a month is like $1,500, and they got into crypto, and they'd be like, hey, like Pingu, like I want to get into crypto, blah blah, like can you just tell me what to buy, can you tell me what to sell? And I was like, sure, I don't mind, because I do it for you guys in Telegram, it's the same thing for me anyways, right? So I tell them like, hey, buy this, buy that, buy that. And some of them, like this is like the ones that joined in October or September, like a little previously, some of them, they made like, I think off Beam, for example, they put like 10 G's in, and when Beam was at a cent, and then hit almost 3 cents, and there was about 20 G's. And it's like, it's funny to see because the idea of money changes, right? Like the people that were, making $1,500 a month, all of a sudden made 20 grand in like 2 nights, and they're just sitting there with me, and they're like, man, I only made 20 grand today. Like I only made that much. Like I'm like, and it's always funny to me because I'm like, the perspective of money, I think crypto changes a lot of people because like they see how fast you can make it and how fast you can lose it. And then it's like, oh, $100 doesn't really seem like much anymore when you've seen like what you can do in this market. And I think it's a really dangerous psychology to have because then you obviously start increasing your risk. You start doing stupid shit around, and you want to be very careful. But in a certain point, I think in life is a certain point you'll get to where it'll move 10%, it'll drop 40%, and it is what it is. Like you don't care. You guys see me, like on my fluctuations, I'll be like, I'm buying Beam here, and the Beam will drop 30%, and I will not send a message in the chat. And someone's like, Pingu, you okay, bro? It just dropped 30%. I'm like, oh, did it? I didn't even check. I don't care. Like, I genuinely don't care it dropped 30%. I go to sleep at night, I'm down 100 grand. I'm like, whatever, it is what it is. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Like, there's nothing you can do in that certain moment. As long as you have conviction for the long term, you'll be fine. And that's my point. It's just understand what you're in, understand where you're going, and understand that, when you get to that certain point, it's okay to take profits. Whether it goes up higher or it doesn't, it does not matter to you. You'll be fine. Where should I store my coins? I use SafePal. I definitely suggest everyone to get some sort of cold storage. I don't think Ledger is a high favorite opinion anymore. I think a lot of people got over Ledger after all the hacks. But again, if you have Ledger, cool. It doesn't matter to me. So if we look at the Coinbase, if you look at Coinbase, this bull run at alt, which hill were you going to see? Well, like I'm asking you. So it's your first bull run or the massive hill or not on the scope right now or happened in the first one? Yeah, that's a good question. I think in a year or two, we're going to see like a massive run. I think right now it's just like a baby run is what I like to call it. Because like I do think that 52K, we're probably going to drop back into like maybe 40, 38, and then we continue pushing higher. But I don't think, again, I could be wrong because the ETF, it's hard to say because regardless of how long you've been in this market, the ETF was never a thing. We had CME futures, we had all of that, but we never had an ETF approval. So I think it's going to change a lot of things for at least volume and money coming into the market, which is why I tell people like, you say, oh, my coin's already at 100 mil, it's over. Like, no, your coin might go to 10, 20, 30, 50 billion at this bull run. Like, you don't know. Nobody knows. And that's the fun part. And that's what's exciting is because when you're in this market, and you've been in it for this long, and now the institutions are here with a lot of money, it makes things quite interesting. I think this market's going to get very, very, very fun soon, and I genuinely think like a lot of you guys are going to make a lot of money as long as, and I talked about this yesterday too, is if you are leverage trading, please be careful because there's nothing worse than blowing your account before a bull run. Just please be careful if you are leverage trading. I always tell you guys, I always help you guys as much as I can when it comes down to leverage trading. I always tell you guys my position. I show you my positions or whatever, but please do not use 50x 100x leverage. Like, do not do that. Like, just don't. Like, even me, like I do 25x sometimes on like $200, which doesn't mean much because it's literally just a fun position. I don't care, but don't do that with like 10 G's 20 G's and then get upset that the market moved 2% around and you're liquidated. Like, don't do that. I highly suggest you guys sticking with 10x, even 5x. Like, if you guys are new to trading, 5x isn't bad. And just really try to understand what you're doing before you actually start leverage trading because it's a zero-sum game. And I have seen some of you guys get liquidated. And it was on you guys. You guys know who I'm talking about. But at the end of the day, like, as long as you learn from that, I'm not perfect. I've been liquidated like 10, 15 times in my trading career, and not even just by a little bit. We're talking like a lot of money. But at the end of the day, like, that's just life, right? I learned from it. I'm not saying I was perfect. I was stupid. I was young. Thought I was untouchable because I had such a good track record. It's funny. I was a very accurate trader. Like I had a win rate of 90%. So I was like, I thought I was untouchable, and then I was clearly touched, so I got wrecked. It is what it is, though. You learn from that. What are levels for Solana? Can you check out Hbar? Hey, I'll do you guys both one better. I will just post a video about it. How about that? Okay, just give me a little bit. I'll post a video for both of them because that's my plan, and then I will I will help you out later. Yeah, I see some of these messages coming in of people like say they want to donate to me. Guys, like I don't want donations. I don't want money. Like if you guys look on even on YouTube, like I don't have a donation address. I don't have anything like that because I don't want anything from you guys. My biggest thing, like there's 30 of you in here. Let me tell you a quick story, okay? So the reason why I started this channel, and again, it was okay. Let me tell you. Like, let me tell you how Pingu started, okay? Pingu. Like literally Pingu, the penguin, it was just something on Amazon. I literally saw a penguin plushie and I was like, yo, that's pretty cool. I'm like, oh, wouldn't it be funny if like there was a penguin that was analyzing charts and it was running around all these other traders that think they're good? I'm like, that would be hilarious. I'm like, yo, that's actually a good idea. I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna open a YouTube channel. And like I wasn't the best at YouTube, right? I'm not a video editor. I can't do thumbnails for the life of me, but I can trade. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'll just And nothing more than I hated was when I first started learning, you know, my favorite YouTuber would start talking about his charts. He'd come in and he'd be like, hey guys, Steven here, and we're starting with the, and like in a minute, he'd all of a sudden be like, oh, by the way, guys, my paid course actually explains all of this and all my signals, and he starts showing his signals, and he's up like 5%. And they'd be like, if you didn't join VIP, I don't know what to tell you, but seriously, my VIP channel is absolutely killing it. You guys really need to join. It's only $500 a month. Like, and I'm looking at him like, bro, $500 a month, bro. I don't even have $200 to my name. Like, what the hell? And that was me back in 2018, right? I'm like, dude, people are like degenerates. Like, who made this rule that all of a sudden you have just when you launch a YouTube channel, you have to have some sort of paid like something. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna screw that. I'm like, when I get to a point where I'm confident that I can teach people, I'm like, I'm gonna make a channel and it's gonna be free. And that's where we're at now. And it's like, yeah, I can make a VIP channel. I can probably make a lot of money off of it. I can even make like a signals channel. And I know Wales will pay for it because I know that there's people in the chat that have a lot of money. But guess what? It's not, I don't want to do any of that. I'm happy making it free because there's stupid shit in that chat. Like, you guys know there's stupid shit in that chat. Like, I post shit about my food. I'll post shit about random stuff all day because I don't care. Like, I'm like, yo, it is like a little trading journal for me, right? Like, I'm having fun. And that's my point, is I'm having fun, and I got you guys with me. I'm like, what more do I need? And, like, looking at Pepe, like, you know, like, it's quickly just sidetracking here, but Pepe, like, you know, it's going to hit that target soon, probably here. And I'm happy. Look at it go. Like, you know, there's that squeeze. I don't know how much I'm up. I'm not looking, but that's why I created Pingu. I genuinely think that Pingu, like, you know, is like, at least in this bull run, I'll probably be the only YouTuber not selling a course and not selling a mentorship program. And I'll probably be more accurate than all of them together. And that's why I like it. All right. Because it's like, I'm not perfect, but at the end of the day, it's a free channel. If you don't like it, you can go pay for another channel. But at the end of the day, like, you know, I see that we only increase. So I'm sure people like it. I'm sure you guys enjoy it. But yeah, I won't donate. There's no donations or whatever. There's never going to be a donation point for you guys. Do you have a mentor starting? Did I have a mentor starting? No, I was on YouTube and I'm self-taught. I didn't have a mentor, no. So we take profits now and re-enter before major run. No, Oscar, don't do that right now. Just let it play. I must say I've learned the most from you, Penguin. Unfortunately, I'm still young, and those paid courses aren't really an option, so I'm very grateful for your Telegram. Yeah, exactly, and that's why I do it, man. Like, I know there's a few of you guys that are very young in the channel, and I know that you guys, you know, don't have a lot right now. And there's no reason to... Okay, I think I'm gonna close this position. Okay, let me just send in the chat real quick. Okay, right, okay. Okay, okay, I doubled the account. So whatever. So yeah, you guys see that it was like a $200 position. I didn't do anything magical. I just saw the trading opportunity right at the move set. It started moving up, and I'm like, yeah, that's a pretty easy trade to do. And I entered that position, and now it's, you know, closed right there. So we called it from there. So yeah, straightforward. Wow, Beam's at 2 cents. Very nice. Pepe is moving. Ethereum is moving. Ethereum is getting pretty damn close, guys, to its major, at least the midterm resistance. 2560, 2570. So it should be interesting. I think this is the longest live session I've probably done, and I'm surprised there's still 27 of you chilling here. So 29 of you. And I meant close after this mini run or baby run. Yeah. I'll probably close quite a bit after this baby run. I'm probably not gonna hold my positions for too long. Damn. So like, see now, like, I'll give you guys a good example here. So like, I closed my Pepe position, right? I literally just closed it. For what? Let's see. What did I close it for? I closed it for, what the hell? I closed it for 129% on $264, and I closed it at 13.50. Now it's at 13.8. So this is, I think, a good example of like, oh my god, I should have held it. It could have kept going and blah blah blah. And this reality is like, if you aren't happy with making money, like the money that you make, so let's say you make $200, you have to get into the mindset that if someone went to work today, worked 8 hours, they have to pay tax, and they made $200. Like, I'm talking about part-time. So you have to get into that mentality that be grateful for what you make. It doesn't matter if the trade continues pushing higher. It may continue. This might be the damn run where it goes all the way up here. Like, you know, it might be the damn, like what everyone's been waiting for, and I just closed the position early. Do I care? No, because I know that sooner or later there's going to be another position available, and Pepe has done this many times. You can see we've seen the same run many times, then we see a huge liquidation wick, and then we see another run. Like, you just kind of get used to the charts and you kind of understand where things are going. Now, if this ugly ass dog with hat coin doesn't start pushing up higher, I swear to God, I'm gonna break the screen. This thing needs to move. I'm so bored because like I bought it 9 cents and like I'm in profit, but then I go to the chat and it's literally a monkey fest, and I'm like, yo, this is the worst coin I've ever done. But I know, like, I have a gut feeling that this coin's gonna do something. I have a gut feeling. I trust my gut. I'm gonna stick with it. You know, I trust my gut. I stick with it, and I'll see how it plays out. It's been fun. I'm actually gonna go quickly to the Telegram and just check what these kids are saying. Oh, what the hell? Wait, what? Wait, what? No. Wait. Everyone wait. Everyone chill. Hold on. Wait, what? This stupid ass. Bro, get out of here. Wait, what? Who the hell just... Wait, what? What the... Bro! What the... Wait, I'm so confused. What the hell was that? Bro, what is this? What are you talking about? I'm not opening anything, you monkey. Who the hell just... Some monkey just came... Was that a market buy? Dude, this thing went up to... Oh, no, it was... Okay. No, but that's still... It's at 20 cents right now? Yo, pause. Everyone in this chat, pause for a second, okay? I need a minute. What the fuck? Wait, hold on. Is this real? Give me a second, guys. Just gonna do something here. Is this shit actually moving, or am I just stupid? Sorry, guys. I didn't know what the fuck just happened. Hold on. It's so hard with these stupid apps, man. Everything's lags out. It's so frustrating. I don't even know what the hell's going on. This thing is moving, though. Holy. One sec. Bear with me. Am I? Oh, no, oh, shit. Yeah, no, it did move. Oh, my God, that slippage is crazy. What the hell? It says I have I'm talking about my baby account here, but it says I have $4,000 on the account, but on slippage, it comes up to 2,300. What the hell just happened? I don't even know what happened. Like, what? Wow, that's crazy. This guy's like, I made it. Wait. No, I'm confused, yo. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. This is confusing as hell. Because the slippage is so damn high. And it's coming down. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try swapping. Hold on. Is it gonna break my phone? Yeah, it is gonna. Holy shit. Swap error. Oh my god, it's moving so fast I can't even swap out, can I? Jesus. Okay, I think this is one of those situations where it is what it is, and you just forget about it. I'm curious what happened though. Like, did some huge whale? No, I didn't lose on that trade. No, I was talking about dog with hat, and I was like, if this fucking coin doesn't start moving, I'm gonna be pissed. And then I go and look at the chart, and all of a sudden it's like 300 mil market cap, and I was like, wait, what the hell? So I think a whale. I don't know what happened. Like something happened. I'll have to look into it later. Something happened here on this chart. I don't understand myself. But like my slippage is so damn crazy, I can't even do anything. Like I just have to sit here and watch it now. Whatever. At this point, I don't care. Okay. I genuinely don't know. Yeah, this thing is really moving. No, I didn't lose money on that. I was just confused because it moved up so fast. I was like, wait, what the hell? It doesn't make any sense why it moved up so fast. No, I sold my Pepe trade. I actually made profit. I sent it in the chat. I closed that trade. What is going on with this thing? Like, guys, look at this. Look at this. The volume is crazy. Which monkey came in here? Where is it? Wow, look at all these orders. Oh my god. $54,000 sell order? Alright, anyways, I'm done with that. Okay, I'm just gonna close it. I don't know what's going on over there. It's like literally a monkey fest happening. That's what I was saying. Like some meme coins, it's literally a monkey fest. You can't really figure it out. Back to you guys. I don't know how I found you. Yosin, you've been here for a long time, man. Like, I remember when it was just like 5 of us. I think me, you, XC, and then a few others. It was just like a few of us in this chat. It was crazy. I entered Sol yesterday after the fake ETF approval. Should I take profits or hold till 126, 144? It depends on your leverage. If you have a lot of high leverage, maybe not. Maybe take profits. But if you're on low leverage, then I do think $140 will happen. So you can end up holding it. No problem. Very old. Even more so after yesterday, but broke. So I appreciate that you don't change. It gives us a chance to learn. Yeah, no, I won't ever change. I won't ever charge you guys ever. There's never gonna be anything. BTC coming for 48. You lost it. Hey Pingu. Hey Yanni. I was here at Telegram when it was just 30 members. Yeah, no, I remember. I always remember the people that have been with me for a very long time. But trust me, I don't forget. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, yeah, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. This stupid dog coin. I don't even know what the fuck happened. I was so confused. Like, what happened? Like, how is this monkey move? Like, who made this? It's squeezing though. Look at Whiff go. Look at that little rat go. Guys, I heard my prayers. The dog is flying. I have like a baby wallet. It's not really a baby wallet, but like I had like a little bit of money on the side, and I hated opening up my main wallet to go look at the price of the stupid coin because it wasn't updating. So then I put like $1,000 into this stupid like monkey coin yesterday, like this dog with hat coin. I bought it yesterday, and like I was like I don't care, like whatever happens to the grand, it is what it is. But I'm just curious what happens, and yeah, now it's saying I have $4,000, but like. I think it's just slippage. Like something's up with this. Yeah, no, it is slippage. Okay, so if I swap it right now, it comes up to 2200. So it is literally just slippage. Okay, yeah, so okay, never mind. False alarm. It's still up, but it's not up as much as I thought it was. I don't know what the monkeys are doing. It's up, but yeah, it's not up that much. Okay, Anyways. That's what happens when I go live, man. Everything goes to shit. It's like literally like, it's funny because I was laughing about this. I'm like, all right, guys, I'm going to go for a drive or I'm going to go to the gym. And then like, as soon as I leave, it's like World War III in crypto. Like things are going berserk. Something's up 40%. I'm like, man, I want 10 minutes to myself. Like that's it. I want quiet, you know? It's crazy. Thoughts on Algo? I like Algo. I genuinely like Algo a lot. It does, where it may go this run. Yeah, we can check it out real quick. Dora. Where's Algo? I have the chart. Remember, yeah, right here. So here's Algo. So the next major resistance is at 22 cents. I do think after the point of interest for me, at least on Algo, would be at 29 cents, the white line. If that level were to break, then yes, I think Algo is going to start its massive bull run. It's always the white line. That's my indicator. So Solana, I had the same white line at $28. We broke it, and we literally, you guys saw it right here, 26. As soon as it broke, massive run. There's a few coins that have a white line drawn, you know, specifically because I wanted to major resistance levels. But yeah, it's just I just have it like that. So yeah, that's the levels here. I'm gonna lose my voice, I swear. There's so many of you though. I don't want to leave you. Also, any thoughts on AVAX? Yeah, Yanni, I talked about AVAX. I think you were a little late to it, but I talked about AVAX. I still think AVAX is going to hit the $54 range. Like Solana is going to hit the $140 range. So just continue playing out with that. That's going to be the main levels. And then I would probably start looking to take some profits around that zone. $140 in Solana and AVAX at $54. And then we continue. So... Quasi. Okay. I'm gonna lose my voice. So this was a good session, an hour long, probably the longest session we've ever had, but I'm sure you guys enjoyed it. I appreciate you guys liking the video, or well, liking the session rather. I do appreciate that. Yeah, and that's pretty much all I got. So I hope that clears up a lot of questions that you guys had. I hope everyone's on the same page now. And if you do have any questions, just shoot me out in Telegram, and I'm gonna watch this little dog with a hat. What are you doing? I will continue watching this thing, and I'm going to figure out what happened. All right, guys. Nice talking to you. I will see you guys later, and I'm going to head to the gym as well. So, ta-ta, toodles.